He was never known for good manners. And he had a reputation as a fighter who was never afraid to do the dirty work. But that was exactly what made him a star. Marco Antonio Barrera.
The baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio.
A man respected for his knockouts and his warrior spirit. He had also become famous after his dominant victory over Prince Naseem Hamed, a fighter many believed was unbeatable before they met.
That's true.
Barrera pounds Naseem into the ring post, risking disqualification. Big left hook by both. It has been written, knows how to spell Barrera. B-A-R.
His moment of truth.
Tremendous celebration.
Boxing world, a huge name, massive popularity, and the status of one of the biggest stars in the sport. At the same time, another fighter was emerging, a man who was not yet a superstar. Their story began in 2003. Pacquiao had just defended his title for the 4th time by defeating Emmanuel Lucero.
Pacquiao is a devil, but often forgets and just engages toe-to-toe.
And it was then that he made his first major statement on the world stage. Not just the victory, a challenge.
Hit him, knockout.
Barrera answered. Pacquiao stepped into the ring against the Mexican legend that almost nobody expected him to beat. Not the experts, not the fans, not the analysts. Most believed the young Filipino would but Pacquiao didn't believe that. He believed in himself, and that proved to be enough.
I want to have a good, clean fight. Pelea limpia y buena suerte. Good luck. Touch him up.
The opening bell, it was clear that this was no ordinary fight.
Incidentally, 10,127, and I didn't see a heavy punch land. It looked as much like a slip as anything else.
Pacquiao charged, his pace, and his rough physical style. But the Filipino speed came as a shock.
Hard right hand to the body by Pacquiao. Pacquiao reaching with the left hand. Barrera reaches out and goes to the
controversial sequence.
And Dickie Cole, Lawrence Cole. Lawrence Cole's going to call that
a moment that showed just how intense the fight would become.
It goes a little kind of semi-Mike Tyson.
Hard body shot.
Landed by Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao counter to the body when Pacquiao goes upstairs. So Pacquiao comes downstairs and goes to the body to set up the left hand upstairs through the guard.
However, by the 3rd round, a fierce exchange. And for the first time, Barrera found himself on the canvas.
Trying to stay away. Left hand counter by Barrera, and not always able to do it. Now Barrera counters back and momentarily stuns Pacquiao with a 1-2. Antonio Barrera is only 29 years old. He's been a fighting professional for 50 years. And
I'm not sure that a punch did land.
We'll have to take a look at a replay to see exactly. Or 15 years, I should say.
Like a lot of those fighters, which are the victims, so to say, of bad decisions, I don't think that Pacquiao's going to take off.
Now Barrera goes with the body, the left hooks. Pacquiao coming upstairs with a left uppercut.
He's going to fight the same pace.
Long right jab. Hard left hand on the button by Pacquiao. Down goes Barrera.
He got back to his feet, but now he could feel the danger.
To get into range to land his jab, and since that time, he's been tactically
cope with its speed.
So Barrera making a key.
What a fight! They tried, without question, to wipe that wet spot. They're using paper towels.
Preoccupied.
Barrera has also begun to block more of Pacquiao's
punches. He's perceived as Ali Frazier won.
Whenever Pacquiao gets past the jab, but he's using it again. And Barrera seems to just still look a little too slow. Even when he's punching, he doesn't seem to have the speed.
He hasn't had one since February 2000. Pacquiao is strafing Barrera with left hands. Marco's hanging in now. Speed and aggression against him. Barrera's going to have...
At this stage, Barrera's still...
Not like this.
No. probably a mark.
Pacquiao, who's getting a chance to getting 3 chances to counter with the left hook, but taking a lot of leather to do it. Barrera's left eye is now starting to swell bad.
The center. To his right side of his head, which means he's very vulnerable for straight left.
This is where Julio Cesar Chavez.
Too aggressive, landing the harder shots.
Question, if he hit the wet spot, and that's why it went down.
Lost 9 or 10 rounds and got a draw out of it.
One of the worst decisions. Assassin, it'd probably be better to call it.
And Barrera just doesn't seem to have the speed tonight.
Faced Assassin as he catches Pacquiao coming in.
Very effectively trying to get his range, and I think he's going to shoot the jab at a slow speed and then counter with a fast right hand.
The rounds became increasingly difficult. Barrera tried to turn the fight around through clinching, pressure, and experience. But Pacquiao answered with speed and relentless combinations. It became more painful for the Mexican.
Barrera now, minus 40 wouldn't hurt him. He can't win a decision.
If he doesn't, Pacquiao's going to get that rhythm back again and eventually start putting something that's going to get through the gloves eventually.
Even in the middle of all-out wars, Marco Antonio Barrera.
Agree to disagree.
Yes, but that means that you.
Pacquiao's really fast.
Hard left hand lands for Pacquiao. Referee Lawrence Cole properly warning Barrera about that. Barrera trying to fend him off. That's the most desperate, not scoring like an official judge.
Pacquiao seems to have gotten his rhythm back.
Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Barrera just trying to stay reckless, and Barrera takes advantage.
Well, I tell you what, as big as
there may be a second nick over Barrera's eye. Is Barrera prepared?
A long time ago, Manny. Younger, stronger, faster, hungrier usually wins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Roach wants Pacquiao to disrespect Barrera, and so far he... Left hand counter, stuns Pacquiao.
But I agree with you, I don't know it. Barrera's going to have to try to let it all hang out. And Pacquiao is smart. He's not really throwing hard punches now.
The boxing world.
Sure will. But Pacquiao's body punches set up another knockdown, and Lawrence Cole says...
Hand in, just like there. He's had 4 or 5 of them, 6 in the last 30 seconds.
Pacquiao scraping Barrera now with...
In the world.
I don't think it's going to change neither.
Barrera wincing, the blood dripping into the corner.
From here on in, Barrera understands he can't box for a minute.
Confidence that he has shown in the past.
Big left hand again by Pacquiao. Barrera having trouble seeing out of his left eye. Antonio Barrera, now they know as Pacquiao tries to go ahead and finish Barrera.
He's not able to even take advantage of the reduction in speed that Pacquiao is showing.
If it weren't for Cole's knockdown ruling. Hard left hand by Barrera. Backs Pacquiao up. Hard right hand by Barrera. Uppercut landed.
You have to wonder now whether the rematch third fight with Eric Morales will ever happen for Barrera.
And Marco has to hope that he'll catch Pacquiao coming in.
It's hard to overstate how big a victory
Real is bothering him. And he punches off of that rubber.
Good uppercut by Barrera. Came here to San Antonio 2 weeks earlier than he might have expected.
Then came the 11th round, the final stage of the battle.
Strategy for the rematch.
Don't do me any favors like that.
Only possible strategy.
But officially should have knocked down this one.
But he's taken a lot of left hands. I wouldn't send him out for the 12th round, Manny. I don't care if it rains right in Hollywood. Starting to dominate every area of the fight now. Barrera gets a hard right hand back.
In and out, side to side. And then he shoots the right hand straight through the center.
They're probably some of
Definitely
these.
control with the jab, but neither guy's going to accept the other guy controlling them. I don't think he has a choice. I mean, this is takes when you're like, I can safely coach to lose on a decision. I can gamble and let it all go out for a knockout. In that case, I would try to go all out for a knockout. Because Pacquiao is still determined not to let him. There's another bad hit, but Pacquiao came back so fast that
Sharply to the body.
all over this fight. Even when he flares back, he's determined to
Lands
come.
a left hand. Barrera counters back with a left and a right. Big punches from Pacquiao.
One of the most entrants in the world. One of the most.
But it brings a lot of spirit to much like Mayorga. And that's really a quality that is hard to give a fighter. Desperate move. And you're going to have to keep fighting them back when they make that move. If you slow down,
And he backs Barrera into the ropes and hammers.
but never just a one-punch fighter.
Right.
I don't think that's
Accumulation of
going to happen.
punishment. Left hand to the body weakens opponents. He hasn't landed that left hand to the body.
Against the ropes. And what followed was a beating.
You have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
Combination after combination. Very little coming back in return.
Man is up on the apron. He's
The Mexican's corner climbed onto
2 minutes, 56 seconds as referee Lawrence Hall the action. The winner and new featherweight champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.